Hello, everyone. Are you ready to do your speak out exercises? My name is Samantha Allendary. I'm a speech language pathologist and the founder of Parkinson Voice Project. I'm here to help you get your speak out home practice out of the way. Today, I'm also going to share some tips with managing a calendar. Do you struggle with keeping up with your appointments and therapy and medication schedules? Well, I have a few tips. I've been working hard on my calendar, and I think that I'm going to share those tips with you. Today's topic, Lisa prepared a special session for us. Read this. Can you see that? And actually, you won't be able to read the bottom part. It says Native American Heritage Month. Say that with me. Native American Heritage Month. Are you saying every word with intent? Let's do it again. Native American Heritage Month. That is the topic for today. It's very interesting, and we have a very challenging bonus reading. So let's all take a sip of water. We're going to get the first exercises out of the way. The bonus reading is challenging. This will be a good one for you to download and practice at home too. Let's all take a sip of water with intent. That means be deliberate and concentrate as you're bringing the cup to your mouth, and swallow with intent. Swallow hard. Do it like you mean it. The first speak out exercise is the warm up. Make sure you're projecting every sound forward. You're speaking out. That's the name of the program. Here we go. May, me, my, mo, moo. Good. Let's do it again. May, me, my, mo, moo. I want you to try to relax. I know it can be challenging. It's not unusual if you have a tremor for that tremor to start to go a little wild while you're doing these exercises. So try to relax. Project your voice forward. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Good. Let's do it again. May, me, my, mo, moo. One more time. May, me, my, mo, moo. Very good. We are done with the warm-ups. Let's take a sip of water, and then we will move on to speak out exercise number 2. I want you to deliberately open your mouth wide. Don't hyperextend it. We shouldn't see your veins popping out or anything, but deliberately open your mouth wide and project your ah forward. Here we go. Ah. Good job. Don't let it trail off. Let's do it again. Don't be concerned if you cannot hold it as long as I am holding it. It's okay. The main thing is that you are producing a nice, clear ah, and you're not trailing off. Let's do it again. If the sound starts to, let's say you're speaking out, but then during the it starts to go to the back, then try to project it forward. If you can't get it forward, then just stop. Let's do another ah. Ah. Try to keep it as consistent as you can. Don't let it trail off at the end. We have one more. Let's do this with intent. Very good. We've done the warm-ups and the ahs. We're going to move on to the glides, but first, let's take a sip of water with intent. And I am drinking water. It's not coffee. It's just warm water for me. Just feels better on my throat. All right. Speak out exercise number 3, the glides. Project an ah forward and then slowly glide up. Try to get as many of the little notes in there as you can. Here we go. Ah. Stop. Ah. As you go down in pitch, don't let your head drop. Don't close your mouth. Stay confident. Let's do it again. Ah. Ah. Very good. Try to get all those little notes. Listen to me. Ah. I try to get as many of the notes as we can. Let's do it together. Ah. Ah. Very good. Let's do one more with more intent. Ah. Ah. Very good. Let's all take a sip of water. We must drink enough water every day. All right. The next speak out exercise is the counting. We're counting to 20. We're stopping every 5 numbers. I want you to throw these numbers over your computer, okay, over your computer. Imagine you're throwing them over my head. But again, you need to relax. We don't want to be stiff. That hurts the voice. We want to try to, if you can, sit back in your chair and just let your voice be what is flying forward. Try not to have too much, try not to have any tension anywhere else here. Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. If you are new to speak out, let's say you're able to speak out on the first 3 or 4 numbers and then it's kind of going to the back of your throat on the last one. Just count from 1 to 3 or 1 to 4. You don't have to do what we're all doing. Everybody should be working at the level they are, because some of you have been in our program for over 10 years. Some of you are just starting. Let's try it again. We'll go a little faster this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We are speaking out. We're building strength and endurance. We're working the muscles we use for speaking and swallowing. Take a sip of water. I am proud of you for doing your exercises today. And please, please, please share this link with other people with Parkinson's you know. And if you want some flyers, we have flyers that we can send to you that you could give out at your Parkinson support groups or boxing class, exercise class, therapy center. Send an email to intent@parkinsonvoiceproject.org. Tell Lisa how many flyers you would like and make sure you give her your address. It makes me very sad to think of people who are struggling with their speech with Parkinson's, and there's help. We can help them. All right, we are moving on to the reading. Native American Heritage Month. Here are some sentences that Lisa came up with. I want you to speak out with every word, but stretch out the highlighted words. Here we go. November is Native American Heritage Month. Say it again with me. November is Native American Heritage Month. Every word with intent. Next. November has been Native American Heritage Month since 1990. Stretch out the highlighted words. Say 1990 with me. 1990. Now read the whole sentence. November has been Native American Heritage Month since 1990. Next. It is a time to recognize the achievements and contributions of Native Americans. Every word with intent. Let's read it again. It is a time to recognize the achievements and contributions of Native Americans. So I'm lifting my voice on every single word, just like you did with the may, me, and just like you did with the counting. 1, 2. Now we're going to lift the words. Ready? There are over 600 Native American tribes in the United States. I'm going to slow down a little bit. Let's use more intent. Ready? There are over 600 Native American tribes in the United States. Did you know that? Did you answer with intent? Make sure every time you say something, you speak with intent. Next one. 573 tribes are considered sovereign nations. Did you know that? Did you answer with intent? Let's read these quotes. All things are bound together. All things connect. Exaggerate the highlighted words. Let's do it again. All things are bound together. All things connect. Next. We will be known forever by the tracks we leave. Say it again, more intent. We will be known forever by the tracks we leave. Take a sip of water. I want to make sure I'm giving you enough time to take a sip of water. So send me an email at intent@parkinsonvoiceproject.org. Let me know if I'm giving you enough time. Also, if you have other tips or feedback about these sessions, please let me know. Let's read this quote with intent. All dreams spin out from the same web. Every word with intent. Do it again. All dreams spin out from the same web. Now we're going to move on to the cognitive exercise. Using your very, very best voice, I want you to name different Native American tribes or cultures. Every word with intent. Go ahead. Let's read some answers with intent. Navajo, Cherokee, Pueblo. Every word with intent. I want you to name cities or states with names from Native American languages. Can you think of some cities, states that are named after Native American cultures? Let's read these with intent. Illinois, North Dakota, South Dakota, and Kenosha, Wisconsin. Is anybody practicing with us today from those places? I want you to name ways to learn more about Native American cultures. Where can you learn more? Say every word with intent. Are you using your best voice? Let's read these together. Visit museums, visit heritage centers, attend festivals and fairs. These are all good ideas. Ways to celebrate Native American Heritage Month. Say every word with intent. We're working on thinking and speaking out at the same time. Let's read this together, every word with intent. Support Native American businesses and artists. Support Native American organizations. Cook or bake Native American foods. These are all great ideas. Take a sip of water with intent. while you're taking your sip of water, I was working with a patient and he was talking about struggling with his calendar and trying to keep up with all the therapy appointments, medication schedules, everything. And it can be challenging. So I thought I would share my calendar with you. And I'm going to give you a few tips that I use to manage my calendar. I'm going to pull it up so you can see it. This is my calendar for today. So one tip, first of all, I have a printout of my calendar, and it is kept on my desk, and I encourage you to print out a copy of your calendar. You might not be able to read all of the things on my calendar for today, but I bet you noticed the color coding. What I do is any therapy groups or our advocate meetings, those are always in yellow. So from afar, I can look at my calendar and I see yellow on it, and I know that I have a therapy session that day or a group session, or I have an advocate meeting. So color coding, I use Outlook. That's the application I'm using for my calendar, and there is a way to color code. Red for myself means I have a meeting. So I had a meeting this morning, and then the blue says start streaming, because in order to stream these sessions on YouTube, Facebook, and our website, I have to start streaming. I have to click a button 15 minutes before 10, and I'm always afraid I'm going to forget, and so I have that in blue. Some of the other tips you won't be able to see, it's probably too small, but next to each of my appointments, I now put whether it's in person or it's on Zoom. So I add a little note there, and if you can read my calendar, it says on the online practice session, I added myself a little note. I'm supposed to remind you that if you practice your exercises on Thanksgiving Day and send us a picture, then we are going to send you a Live with Intent t-shirt. So that put a little reminder for me on my calendar. The other tip I want to mention is I don't put my to-do list on my calendar. There are things that I hope to get done every day. But on my calendar, I only put what I have to do. Otherwise, it becomes very cluttered. So I keep a separate to-do list that has everything that I hope to get done that day, and I can mark them off as I complete each task. But I don't put those on my calendar. The holidays are coming up, and online therapy, online practice, online doctor's appointments are going to be a part of everyone's life going forward. How about asking your kids for a new computer? How about asking them for a big monitor? My monitor, literally, I'm going to put my hands on my monitor. It is, you can't even see my hands. That's how big my computer monitor is. It's easier for me to conduct my Zoom meetings and everything with that monitor and to read everything. How about getting a supersized monitor? So, put the bug out during Thanksgiving that's what you want for Christmas. Or maybe you have a computer, but you need the Geek Squad to come in and set everything up. And have you thought about taking a computer class? Lots of community colleges offer free classes for seniors, so you might even be able to take a course on computer, Google, Word, and these are just some suggestions. Let's make your life easier. Are you frustrated with the computer? Let's use intent and make things easier for us. Those are my tips about that. All right, we're going to say Dr. Boone's words. Each word with lots of intent 2 times. Here we go. Gu la gang ga ga. Gu la gang ga ga. Next. Cucamonguca. Cucamonguca. Next one. Gangla. Gangla. And last one. Kukla. Kukla. If you need some water, get it. We're going to move on to our challenging bonus reading. Here's the bell. This reading is very challenging. I encourage you to download the reading material. It'll be up on our website until about midnight tonight. We unfortunately cannot post any documents on Facebook or YouTube, so you have to go to our website. Bonus reading is about building strength and endurance. If you can read for 3 to 5 minutes at a decibel level of about 80 decibels, which means you're using lots of intent. You don't need to use a sound level meter. You just need to read like you're giving a big announcement, okay? And that will be strong enough. Let's read this, stretch out all the highlighted words. Here we go. What is life? Okay, that's the speed. Let's start over. Ready? What is life? It is the flash of a firefly in the night. It is the breath of a buffalo in the winter time. It is the little shadow that runs across the grass and loses itself in the sunset. Let me stop there for a moment. If you ever lose your place or you start to struggle a little bit and you get off, just go ahead and take a little break and start back up with the next highlighted word. We're going to start with the true peace, the first peace, which is the most important, is that which comes within the souls of the people when they realize their relationship, their oneness with the universe and all its powers, and when they realize that at the center of the universe dwells the Great Spirit, and that this center is really everywhere. It is within each of us. This is the real peace, and the others are but reflections of this. I want you to start at the top with this is. Ready? This is the real peace, and the others are but reflections of this. We're going to read that again. I want you to focus on speaking out and getting every single word. Even though this is a big passage, we're focusing on individual words. Start at the top. This is the real peace, and the others are but reflections of this. The second peace is that which is made between two individuals, and the third is that which is made between two nations. But above all, you should understand that there can never be peace between nations until there is known that true peace, which, as I have often said, is within the souls of men. I know that you can do this. I want you to start with, but above all. Ready? But above all, you should understand that there can never be peace between nations until there is known that true peace, which, as I have often said, is within the souls of men. Download the reading material. Take what you learn in these sessions and practice, practice, practice. Thank you for joining me today. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a great day.